Hey guys, welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. Guys, I am back with another lip swatching video, affordable at that. I am testing out the brand new Revlon Colorstay Satin liquid lipsticks that recently released, and I wanted to test them out for you guys, lip swatch them in sunlight and in studio lighting so you guys can see how they feel, how they look, how they swatch, and all that good stuff. So if you're interested in seeing how it all goes down, testing out these $7 lipsticks, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn your notifications on because I'm constantly uploading brand new videos. And without further ado, let's get started. So today we have the brand new Revlon Colorstay liquid matte lipsticks. I bought all 10 shades. Well, not all, just kidding. They, I believe, have 20 shades, and I try to pick one in each color category to show you guys so you guys get a good idea and look of how the lipsticks are, you know? So I bought them at Walmart, range from $7.95 to $10 depending on the shade. So keep that in mind. I have nothing on my lip. Okay, so they come in the wrapper like this, in this red wrapper. Obviously you can't see it, but I really like that it's very secure and closed. You know, it hasn't been tampered with or opened or anything. Also, another thing about Walmart is that you can't return makeup, at least in California right now due to COVID. So keep that in mind. Make sure if you buy makeup from Walmart, you really like it or you know you're gonna keep it. Let's open these bad boys up. Guys, so this is the order we're gonna go with from lightest to the left to darkest. The packaging is squared, black. It's like a little bit shiny. The shade name is down here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty big. It has 0.17 ounces. Okay, so let's open her up. Let's look at the dofa. Oh, okay, it's a diamond. Wow, my paper towel's super dirty. We're gonna ignore it right now, okay? It's a diamond dofa. You see it right here? It's a little thicker than I feel like I'm used to, right? Look, and let's look at the side. It does pick up a lot of products, so that's really good. Because with one swipe, you can probably get a lot done, you know? We're gonna start off with the shade Your Go-To. Okay, so they have a sweet smell. Well, this one has a sweet smell. It has a moussey feel, like it feels like the velvet, like a mousse lipstick, like the LA Girl that I lip swatched a while ago. Not sticky, but I do feel it drying right now. So, okay, I like this shade, it's pretty. We're also gonna do some arm swatches. It feels very wet for it to be a liquid lipstick. So I'm kind of like, you know? All right, guys, this is the shade Your Go-To. And in daylight, this is the shade Your Go-To. All right, guys, they were drying down as I was removing it. It did take me a little bit to remove it. So it is definitely liquid. A liquid lipstick, it just comes off wet and then it dries later. All right, guys, moving on to the shade Speak Up. I'm not a big pink person, but I'm kind of liking this pink mauve tone we got going on, you know? This is the shade Speak Up. And in daylight, this is the shade Speak Up. Guys, I'm having major staining. Look how pink my lips are. Next is the shade Silky Sienna. And this is the shade Silky Sienna. And in daylight, this is the shade Silky Sienna. All right, guys, moving on to Perfect Storm. We'll see how well the pigment is if it covers these pink ass lips. Okay, so this shade, you see how sheer it is? It's probably just because it's like a gray shade. I'm gonna wait about 2 minutes and then apply a second layer so you guys can really see. All right, guys, let's go back in. I had to go in with a third layer, but it did build on nice. It is very sheer because also the arm swatch is sheer as well, you see? All right, guys, this is the shade Perfect Storm. And in daylight, this is the shade Perfect Storm. All right, guys, next is Wild Ride. This is why I always go lightest to darkest, but I don't know how I saw that red up in there and me swatch it like the second one. But again, this one I had to redo. I waited a little bit and then just added it. But it's a very pretty color. I really, really like this one. But it is sheer. I'm thinking they're all sheer except those reds, because those reds have like, they do pack a punch. All right, guys, this is the shade Wild Ride. And in daylight, this is the shade Wild Ride. All right, guys, moving on to Holy Pumpkin. All right, guys, this is the shade Holy Pumpkin. And in daylight, this is the shade Holy Pumpkin. All right, guys, we're getting to the dark ones. This is the shade Seal the Deal. Wow, I'm just reading. It says Colorstay Satin Ink. No wonder they feel moussey, aka satin. Okay. So guys, I feel like there's a good amount of pigment, but it's sheer. It has to be builded up. So it's like a little bit of the two. Like it has pigment, but not really because it's sheer. All right, guys, this is the shade Seal the Deal. And in daylight, this is the shade Seal the Deal. Look, it doesn't even look like I removed it, huh? If you want a wash of color, these are definitely the ones. All right, guys, let's move on to My Own Boss. All right, guys, this is the shade My Own Boss. And in daylight, this is the shade My Own Boss. So guys, this one doesn't have a name, but I believe the name is On a Mission. This is the shade On a Mission. And in daylight, this is the shade On a Mission. You guys, the sunlight is going down. Ugh. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is Black Cherry. Ooh. This one is sheer. Once again, it's a little patchy, but plums just tend to be patchy. So I'm gonna wait and apply maybe about 2 or 3 coats so you guys can see how dark it gets. All right, guys, this is the shade Black Cherry. And in daylight, this is the shade Black Cherry. Guys, we got it to the darkest I feel like it can go, but it's not patchy anymore. You just have to really build it. Plum shades are just always freaking patchy. That's just how it is. You usually have to just let it dry a little bit and then reapply. That's usually how they all work. And guys, I wanted to show you arm swatches on how they look. These are all the shades. And you can see, like, you can definitely see the patchiness in this one. By no means like the best swatcher ever, as you can tell, but we kind of get a good sense. I feel like you get two different types of products sometimes when you swatch on your arm versus your lip. Your lips have a little bit of color, your arm doesn't. So usually you can see a little bit of differences, but that's why I like to show you guys how things look. So what we're gonna do is just back the camera out a little bit and let's talk about these lipsticks. So I honestly wasn't sure what to expect with these lipsticks. All I saw is that they're liquid lipsticks, and then later on I saw their satin ink lipsticks. It does say these are formulated with seed oil, which I can kind of feel the gentleness and the softness when it goes on the lip. It doesn't go on really harsh. It doesn't dry down super dry and make your lips feel very drying, but they're matte and they're like long lasting, because anytime I was trying to take it off, you can kind of see the matteness. It did make my lips peel and you had to really tug on the lips to get it off. So I suggest to use micellar water or a makeup melting balm to put it on your lips and then remove it, because this is definitely a long wearing formula, although it doesn't feel like it, because like I told you guys, it feels very moussey, it feels very gentle. It kind of reminds me like a little more of a gentle Maybelline Superstay matte ink lipstick. I feel like the thickness is the same. It applies a little bit smoother, but the finish and like the drying time is exactly the same. So they're very, very comparable to one another. I feel like the main difference from the Maybelline Super Matte Stay is the pigment. The Maybelline lipsticks, they feel the same, but they apply like pigment right there. You get one layer and you're done. These all felt very, very sheer. Well, not feel, they looked very sheer and you did have to build them up. I was kind of like trying to figure out what was happening as I was applying it. Like the shades, I think the shades are very different. They're not your typical shades. The only thing I will have to say is the majority of them were all sheer, so they're definitely buildable, and that's not a bad thing depending of how you feel about when you put on a lipstick. I honestly will say I like all the shades. The only shade that I found very, not strange, I actually liked Perfect Storm. I felt like it actually went well with my makeup look today, but this one was very sheer. You really, really had to build it up, and it has like a little bit of glitter in it, but you can't really see it. So I was like confused. I'm like, what is going on? But that's what's going on, is that it has like a purple glitter reflect into it. So just a FYI. And they're all pretty much true to the packaging, what's in the color. So I really like that. I like the packaging. I think it's pretty sleek. It doesn't look cheap at all. It doesn't feel cheap, you know? And it's only $7 at Walmart. Let's see if it's transfer proof. Should I just kiss my hand? Oh, wow. The hell? Whoa. I was expecting like a full-on kiss here. Not kiss, but the color. You see it? Yeah, this formula is like very different. Maybe it is revolutionary. Oh, but you see in the napkin? Is it me, guys? Let me know if it's just me or these are just... I'm getting several different vibes on these lipsticks. If you like a wash of color, I think it's cool, but just put it on and take it off immediately and you'll have that wash of color. It's kind of nice if you are looking for like just a rosy color that you won't have to worry about getting on your mask. You could just put the liquid lipstick on and remove it immediately off and you'll have that very nice wash of color. Also guys, I wanted to show you guys here the swatches in sunlight so you guys can see how all the undertones look and how the swatches look and how sheer they do look. I did build them up, but I do like for you guys to see how swatches really, really look. Love you guys so much. Thank you for always showing me love and support. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye. You guys, this whole time I had things stuck in my teeth. Wow.